We went into Coral Bay, grab a bite to eat, had some fish and chips. So I had a fish burger, the missus had fish and chips. We're just heading down the coastal access road and we pulled into a place called Oyster Bridge. Pretty soft drive actually coming in. The track keeps going that way, back towards Coral Bay, but I'm not keen on getting bogged, especially when it's 39, 40 degrees. So yeah, we're just gonna pull up here, have a quick little dip, and then we'll keep heading towards South Lefroy along that coastal access track. You can take the bitumen pretty much all the way to South Lefroy and then turn off, but the coastal access track's actually a little bit shorter in terms of distance, and it'll be hopefully a bit more fun, and hopefully we don't have any dramas because the Max Shacks have already had a pretty good workout. I'm not keen on digging us out when it's stinking hot. There's a nice breeze though at the moment, which is pretty refreshing. But I'll spin the camera around and give you a look at Oyster Bridge. Pulled up to South Lefroy campsite. Pretty decent track on the way in. That coastal track was fairly corrugated, but it was pretty solid. Like there wasn't any soft spots, so nothing too concerning. But yeah, it's pretty corrugated. So if you don't like corrugations, you won't like that 2-hour drive. But pretty cruisy, and there's sections of the track that you're pretty much right on the coast. So good views and much better than taking the inland track, that's for sure, on the bitumen. But yeah, I'll just show you the campsite. Parked up right on the beach, so I'll just back the car a little bit and put some Max Shacks under the front tyres so it's a little bit more level. But we'll probably go for a bit of a swim shortly and enjoy the afternoon. Oh well, that'll be us for the afternoon. Just pulled up the chairs on the beach. It's pretty windy again. It was supposed to drop off right at sunset, but it's still pretty windy. So we got the beach chairs out, watching the sun go down. I'll set up the camera for a bit of a time lapse. Hopefully get a decent sunset out of it. Went for a fish a bit earlier. Caught maybe three or four cod. Anna got her first cod. So that was exciting, and also got a spango, a little spangled emperor. So we're gonna have that for dinner, along with some steak to go with it. So yeah, I've filleted that. I didn't video the filleting because, quite frankly, I'm a bit of a butcher when it comes to filleting fish. So I'd rather not embarrass myself. But yeah, we'll have spango and steak for dinner, which should be pretty good. The wind's supposed to be pretty good tomorrow morning, so we'll take the rods down to the beach and hopefully get another spango to take back home with us to Port Edland. That'll be yeah, pretty good. All right, well I might film dinner. If not, I'll see you in the morning. Well, we got a bit more adventure than we planned for this morning. Packed up camp. Pretty much first thing, we just had a coffee and then hit the road. Heading down the Ningaloo coastal road, and then got to where the map said turn right. Just had a sign, I had a gate, and there was not really wasn't really much of a track on the right hand side, and the gate said no access. So we turned around, went back the other way. We tried to go up another track, which took us up to the up into the ranges, and that was too rocky and didn't look like it had been driven for months. So we started heading back towards camp to head back the way we came. We pulled over, and when there was a car coming and asked him for directions, and he said, oh yeah, go back the way we came, and then at that gate where it says no access, there's another track on the left which takes you around the gate, and then into the Cape Range. Is this Cape Range National Park? Yeah, into the Cape Range National Park. I also asked him what Yardie Creek was like, because I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be a little bit challenging, and by myself I wasn't that confident. But anyway, we just crossed Yardie Creek. Lovely spot actually. You got the sort of range, or the gorge almost, bit of a range on one side, and Yardie Creek's not flowing at the moment, so it was just a soft sandy crossing, which is pretty cruisy. But anyway, we're back on the blacktop now. We're going to head to Oyster Stacks and Turquoise Bay, go for a little bit of a swim. The winds, it was supposed to be calm today, but the winds picked up and the forecast has now changed. But I'll get a few shots of Yardie Creek, and yeah, hopefully you can make it out here, because it's a pretty specky spot. All right, we just pulled up at Oyster Stacks and went for a quick snorkel. I'll put the footage up now, but yeah, pretty good snorkeling. Definitely recommend if you're in Exmouth to come down to Oyster Stacks. It's all bitumen, and you're only in the car park maybe 100 meters from the beach, so definitely worth a trip. But yeah, I'll put the snorkeling footage up now, and we're going to go to Turquoise Bay for a look and check that out. All right, I'll see you then. Alright, we just got to Turquoise Bay. It's called the drift loop, so you jump in the water one side, and then you snorkel along with the current, and you get out on the other side. So we'll go check that out now, and I'll bring the GoPro along with me to get some footage whilst we're snorkeling. Alright, we'll see you then. The snorkeling at Turquoise Bay was pretty good. Five Fingers Reef was probably still my favourite in Coral Bay. That was some really top-notch top-notch snorkeling, but Turquoise Bay was nice. The loop was good. The bay itself was actually a little bit windy today. It wasn't on the sheltered side. But we're up in the lighthouse now. I'll give you a look at that. The view from up here is ripper. Bit breezy, but it's fresh. It's nice and cool. But we're going to head into Exmouth and get some lunch now, and I think we'll go to Charles Knife Gorge, Charles Knife Canyon a little bit later on and watch the sunset, which should be pretty good. What are they? The view from up here is unreal. They've got a whole heap of plaques around the lighthouse that tell you a bit of history of the area. And that communication tower that you can see in the background over there, that was erected during World War II because the US had a gap in their communication network. So the US paid for that to be put up for some low frequency comms, which is pretty cool. But yeah, definitely worth coming to the lighthouse for a lookout, if nothing else. All right, we made it Exmouth, pulled into RAC campsite for the night, the last night of the camp, back to Port Edmund tomorrow. But yeah, had a quick bite to eat in Exmouth and then had a swim in the pool at RAC. We come out to Charles Knife Canyon for a bit of a look, and this place is this place is really nice, especially with the light sort of getting a bit late in the day. All the rock walls are lit up, but super nice, and you can sort of pull over on the side of the road in the designated bays and have a look wherever you like. But yeah, it's a super nice place. But that's probably going to wrap up the video. Don't know, I'll probably get three videos out of this, so might be a bit of a 3-part series. But this is our last night on holiday and then back to work on Monday. But super happy with the Colorado, how that went. Yeah, this is the first sort of trip that I've done in it since doing all the work, so I might do a bit of a rig overview on it, on what I've done to it, what I don't like about it. But yeah, I think that'll be a decent video, so you don't make the same mistakes I did. But anyway, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Cheers, see ya.